Hey everybody, it's Nick from Android Headlines, and today we're going to be unboxing and setting up the Neato Botvac Connected. Alright, so this is a pretty sizable box here. We're just going to go ahead and open the top. I already cut off the plastic on the top where the tape is. Underneath the cardboard here, you're going to find the vacuum, and of course right on top of the manual. So we'll go ahead and open this little package with the manuals here. And it looks like there's going to be two sheets of paper in here. You got one sheet of paper, and then of course the manual. This is going to be all your setup, telling you about the app, how to go through everything else. There's a couple different languages in here, so we'll go ahead and check that out in a little bit. Now to find out what's in this little box on the side here. This looks like a little accessories box, so it looks like, yep, all right, on the top here, it's going to be a HEPA filter. That's going to go right on the dustbin. It's going to keep all the dust and all that garbage from going around there. This is going to be an extra brush. Now this looks like it's sort of rubber material. They're flexible. And of course we got some other HEPA filters in here. So it looks like it comes with two HEPA filters and an extra roller brush to replace. And in here you're also going to find a little USB cable to upgrade the firmware, I guess, and a comb because this has a brush on it. So that's to get the hair and other particles out of the brush. Now in here is going to be the cable for the charger. And of course, next to this one is going to be some sort of magnetic stripping here. I'm not exactly sure what this is for, but we'll check out the manual and figure out what a good use for that one is. Go ahead and put these aside and take out the docking station. This is where you're going to be charging the Neato. This is going to sit against the wall. You just plug it in, and it's going to, should be able to charge itself with this thing. You'll just start it off on the base station, and of course it'll make its way back as it needs to be charged. Just got a little bit of plastic wrapping here to keep it from getting scratched during the shipping and manufacturing process, of course. Just go ahead and peel this off here so we can get this one set up as soon as we pull everything out of the box. Alright, now that we got that set up, it has a nice little stand here. It's actually pretty sizable. It's a little larger than I might have expected it to be, but that's probably a good thing. And it'll probably be able to sit more carefully on the wall than maybe the one for the Roomba does. Now we'll go ahead and take the vacuum out since this is the main part of the show. Now, of course, we got the packing thing here. Now, of course, we've got the protective bag here. Go ahead and pull out the plastic, same kind of thing. Don't want that to be on there for the final product. The wheels on the bottom of this thing lift up pretty easily. It seems like these might lift up a little bit easier than on the Roomba, but we'll have to find out in a little bit. Underneath this tray here, you're going to find the dustbin, of course, and that's going to be the HEPA filter inside there. That's going to keep all the dust and all that other gross stuff from flying around in your house. All right, now we'll flip it over to the bottom and check out what's going on here. Here's, of course, your wheels that lift off very easily. And then on the brush here, it's got the little rubber part that came in the box that you can replace. And it's also actually got real bristles in here, unlike the Roomba, which has the more plastic silicone type of bristles. And then, of course, your little spinny brush on the side there as well. On the front is going to be the pressing button to keep it from knocking into objects too hard. And we'll take a little closer look here at the inside of the dustbin. You're going to have these little stickers to pull off on the side here, so we'll just go ahead and pull those off. That way we can get it running fully. And of course the little silica gel insert that goes on the side here to keep it from getting too much moisture in the packing process. Now there's also a little on-off switch that's going to be on the other side, so you need to flip this one around and make sure you turn it on before you try to do anything with it. Alright, now that we've turned that on, let's just give it a little bit to turn on, and there's the light. All right, now go ahead and plug in this base station. We're just going to go ahead and drop the Neato on here, and it definitely starts charging right away. Now we're going to move to the app. So I've already downloaded the Neato app from the Play Store. You'll find this one. It's a free app. And we'll go ahead and set up the Neato and connect it to our phone since that's one of the big features of this vacuum. We're going to go ahead and create an account here. I'm just going to skip through the account creation process. All right, now that we have gone ahead and created an account, now it's going to ask us to verify the email address. We'll go ahead and jump in the email and get the verification. Here we go, and we are good to go right back to the app and hit OK. All right, now the account is created. We'll go ahead and log in, and that'll give us access to our Neato on various other phones as long as we're logged into the app. So now that we're in here, we can go ahead and connect the robot. So the first thing you're going to need to do is turn Wi-Fi on the Neato. So you want to go on the interface on the vacuum itself. You're going to want to click this little button below the screen. It is actually a button. That's the OK button. just jump through the menu there using the arrows and find the little Wi-Fi section, turn that one on, and then you can go back to the app and you're going to see that it automatically connects. Now you're going to select the Wi-Fi in your house and go ahead and connect it to that. After you do that, you're going to be able to name your robot. So I'll go ahead and name this one C3PO since the Roomba we recently reviewed is named R2D2. Seems fitting enough. All right, now that it's done that, it's going to go ahead and load up all the Wi-Fi information into the Neato. We'll go ahead and just skip through the little process here. It did take about a minute or so to get the whole thing configured and connected. You're going to have a card-based interface. I'm assuming that this is going to show different vacuums on here, but since we only have one, it looks a little bit empty. You go ahead and click on your vacuum and you have a cleaning button here. There's also a little mode switching on the bottom. There's also some cleaning settings in here. You can switch between turbo and eco mode. It defaults on the turbo mode. There's also a scheduling button down here below the name. And that's going to be able to let you schedule it for different times of the day, different days of the week. Go ahead and enable the schedule and we'll check through the different options here. Yep, looks like that's going to be times. Nice little wheel spinner here. And then of course you can repeat it every day or not if you want. You can pick the mode for each one too. That's pretty nice. We'll go ahead and just turn it off for now. In the informational there, it's basically just the serial numbers, not a whole lot in there. In the settings, not a whole lot in here. And then it looks like you can only edit the robot name. I was expecting a few more options in this app, but I'm not sure. We'll have to check that out later. At least for now, we'll go ahead and test and see if it starts it up. And it looks like, yep, it just switched the mode, and now it's starting up. It's making some beeping sounds, which you really can't hear that well, but it's going to start up. And it's going to do its little cleaning routine here. We'll just make sure it works. And all right, cool. We'll go ahead and hit pause and just stop this one now. We're also going to want to check out the Android Wear component, which they actually just added to this app. It's the most recent update of the app, so we'll go ahead and check on the Huawei watch here. Just give it a second to refresh. Yep, there's my C3PO. And from in here, you can either start it, and then when we swipe over, we can stop it as well. So it works exactly like the app. It's going to start, and there we go. That's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to be bringing you the full review pretty soon. Check us out on Google+, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're at, we're at. Thanks for watching. Till next time.